Well, what do you say to my fine new threads?
Well, look at you. Quite the gentleman. That looks familiar somehow. At any rate, you can head on into Heaven's Hope now, long as you don't run around telling folks you're an angel.
And, how do I get to this Heaven's Hope?
Real easy. You just go straight through the woods and then follow the sign. Here, I even got a map for you. The whole city is built around the marketplace. You can tell by the huge pyre in the middle. And if you do manage to get yourself lost someday, just head to the center of town. There's lots of signs there, or you can check your map.
Say, can I have the cheese? The one from your parlor?
Sure. Just help yourself to a piece.
I'll be going then. Cheese is always useful. A tree. Somehow, its appearance is rather reassuring. Hello?
Rather looks like he's not interested in chatting with you.
Maybe he's just asleep.
A little heart carved in there, with the letters S and B in it.
Meanwhile...
He's rather shaky. A yellow flower. Hello?
Seems to be asleep.
He's rather shaky. A river full of water. Ah! Hello, my name is Talorel.
And I am Karim, at your service.
What an interesting stall. What exactly do you sell? And what on earth is that smell?
The scent of adventure, Effendi. Sandalwood from the Coromandel coast, galbanum from the Levantine ports, dragon's blood from Asia Minor, copal, damar and elemi, Moroccan tears, mastic from North America, and Indian nard from, well, India. What can I do for you?
What do you have to offer?
Please, Effendi, look around. Simply call me if you see something you like.
That list there, what's that?
That's my customer list. I use it to keep very careful note of who has bought something from me, who has already paid, and who has not.
May I have a look at your customer list?
Absolutely not. That is the strictest of trade secrets. In this business, discretion is everything.
What do you have to offer?
Please, Effendi.
This powder here, what is it? Oh yeah, thank you very much. I'll be going.
See you soon, Effendi.
Hello, Kareem.
Hello.
What do you have?
Please.
That list.
That's...
May I? What do you?
Please.
What's in the bottle with a skull and crossbones on it?
That is a very potent poison, Effendi. It can be used, for example, against aphids in your garden, or even to eliminate an entire plague of rats in a landfill.
Would it be possible for me to get some of that?
But of course, Effendi. £2.
Unfortunately, I have no pounds at all.
Effendi, do you wish to make a pauper of me? I have 5 children to support. You cannot do such a thing to me.
I'll be go.
See who's...
Fortunately, these openings let light through. An old well seems to be pretty deep. Either of you know this one?
Isn't that Abdiel?
No. The nose is all wrong. Really? Even more of that burning stuff?
Oh, I think that's a pyre. Not good.
What on earth do you use a pyre like that for?
I don't think you want to know.
Well, hello there, small human.
Small human? What kind of bilge are you talking?
Isn't that what you are? A small human?
Of course. But who says it like that? Small human. That's really weird.
I am...
Talorel, seriously, in the middle of the city, right next to the pyre?
I'm new in town and still not very familiar with the way things work. By the way, my name is Talorel. What's yours?
I'm Marla.
Hello, Marla. I'll be go... Hello, man on stilts. I'm Talorel.
Joffrey, the lamplighter.
I'll be going... Hello, Joffrey.
Oh, hello, Talorel.
Do you maybe have a flame for me?
A flame? Joffrey has matches. They burn quite well. Here, you can keep the box.
I'll be going then. An old wooden bucket.
Ah, yes. The laboratory of a true inventor. Your chances of flying again seem to be looking up.
Although whether or not the stuff this guy builds really works is probably a completely different question.
A strange apparatus. A large green cactus.
Who is there?
I'm an angel. Fear not.
Why should I be afraid? You don't look scary. And really, an angel? That's silly.
But I am an angel.
Anyone can say that. However, angels have been defined quite clearly.
They have?
Of course. Angels are A, metaphysical, B, transcendent, and C, absolute. And I'm not getting that impression of you, my boy.
Huh? I beg your pardon? What? Why are angels metaphysical?
Angels are, unlike us human beings, not subject to physical laws. Hence the metaphysical. This makes them immortal, for example.
But I am immortal, because I am an angel.
Humbug. Anyone could say that. But I am a man of science, dedicated to the search for truth. As such, I can only accept tangible evidence.
I'll be going then. A bottle. Unfortunately, I can't decipher the label, but the skull and crossbones are pretty straightforward. Very well, then I'll just drink this poison. Oh my.
Who is there?
It's me, the angel.
Yes, of course you are.
I can prove that I am. Meta, whatever you said. I am immortal. I drank that poison over there and I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'll admit I've been better. But then again, I drank deadly poison and I'm still alive.
Holy Paracelsus! That was hydrogen cyanide. You can't run around drinking cyanide.
I can, because immortal.
Well, so you're metaphysical, but are you also absolute and transcendental?
How are angels transcendent?
Angels are transcendent. That's self-explanatory, really. They're capable of perceiving things we humans cannot.
I see.
That means, for example, that they can contact all living beings and, to some extent, affect them.
I can speak with animals and plants.
Humbug. Anyone could say that. But I am a man of science, dedicated to the search for truth. As such, I can only accept tangible evidence.
I'll be going. Hey, everything all right?
No!
What? Why not?
Flowers in the garden. Even the poorest people can afford them now. 20 kinds of roses, tulips and daffodils, but no cacti. So I have to stick it out here with this scientist.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't lie to me. You're just like the old man. Are you just after my needles too?
Your needles?
I used to live outside on the balcony, but now he abuses me, uses me as a notice holder, just pins his notes on my needles. Talk about degrading.
Uh-huh.
Ah, great.
Who is there?
It's me, the angel.
Yes, of course.
I am transcendent. I can prove it. I spoke to your cactus.
What?
Yeah, because I'm transparent. Incredibly so.
That. Anybody can claim that. But in this laboratory, the only things that count are facts, facts, facts. Can you prove that?
Your cactus told me that you always abuse it at night by using it as a pincushion for sticking all your notes on. It's not at all impressed. Although I don't believe that this cactus could even be impressed.
Yes, that does sound like my cactus, all right. There's no other way you could know that. Fine, then. I guess you are transcendent. But are you also absolute?
I can prove that I'm absolute. I performed a miracle.
And what miracle have you performed, if I may ask?
I got your grumpy cactus to bloom against its will.
Yes, I saw that. It has never done that before. This really is a miracle. So you really are absolute. Unbelievable. So you're metaphysical, transcendent, and absolute. That can only mean you actually are an angel. Great Scott! If you are an angel, that changes simply everything. If this proposition is true, then what consequences will that have for the consistency of my entire statement system? Where do I stand? And how does this affect my explanandum? And my explanans, for that matter?
I think somebody's world is collapsing.
Oh dear.
Excuse me, but is everything in order?
Yes, in some sort of order at any rate. Obviously a completely different order than I had previously assumed. But there you are.
I'm Talorel, by the way.
Yes. Welcome, Talorel, the angel.
Now that we've cleared the whole angel question, I need to return to heaven and I have to fly to do so. However, my wings broke during my crash and Bill said that you might be able to help me fly.
Yes, makes sense.
So, can you help me fly now?
Yes, of course. Theoretically, at any rate. Practically, however, there has been a small setback. Come along, I'll show you. This is the kind of thing you were talking about, isn't it? I'd be honored if you were to try it out.
I don't know. What is it?
This is a flying machine, or at least it almost became one. For years I studied aerodynamics and aerostatics, occupied myself with the theories propounded by Leonardo, Baerblinger, and Cayley. I pored over my calculations, hammered and worked night and day. And then, one day, those lunatics burst in here and just ruined everything.
Greta?
Yes, blabbered something about blasphemy, and if God had wanted people to fly, he would have given them wings.
Sounds familiar.
And then she threatened to have me arrested for heresy and simply confiscated the blueprint. My masterpiece, the culmination of years of work and sacrifice.
Oh.
And without the blueprint, I can't continue work on the flying machine.
That's definitely not good. Do you have any idea of how Greta knew about the blueprint and the flying machine?
I haven't the faintest idea. Either I was too conspicuous or someone betrayed me. She suddenly appeared in my laboratory doorway, babbled something about heresy, and confiscated the blueprint. But I don't think she knows anything about the flying machine in the hidden room at the back. I'm relatively certain, for otherwise she would surely have had it destroyed.
Do you have any idea what she wants with the blueprint and how we might be able to get it back?
I don't know. Maybe she's keeping it under lock and key somewhere. But everyone in Heaven's Hope is curious to a fault. Someone is certain to have seen what Greta did with the blueprint.
Can't I just go to Greta and ask for the blueprint?
Are you deaf, lad? She's out of her mind. Completely cuckoo. She's totally fanatical. And in her opinion, she has a monopoly on the truth and the sacred law on her side. You cannot simply march up to her and ask her for the blueprint. She'll have you in the pillory for heresy before you can blink.
Oh.
No. We need to tackle this more wisely. If you want to fly, we need that blueprint back. And if we want to have that blueprint back, you will need to find a witness who saw what they did with it after they marched out of here.
Very well. Then I'll look for a witness who saw what Greta did with the blueprint. I'll just be going then.
Wait, I have something for you. If you want to find out where the blueprint is, you'll have to keep an orderly record of the information. Here's a notebook for you. That way, you will always have an overview of your current informational situation.
Thanks. That's really nice. Yeah, nice.
Does Talorel even know how to write?
Hush, Azael, of course Talorel can write. You can't you?
Bloomford has written a note here saying, "Find someone who saw what Greta did with that blueprint."